loudly and clearly.
Dave, we talked yesterday about the importance of staying in the winner's side of this as long as possible. What's the message to the guys now that you're not in that, you're facing the much?
Sure. So tomorrow will be at some point. The second you lose a game, then you're basically one game away from being eliminated anyway. So, man, is it so much better to be in a winner's bracket to win one game instead of now you have to win 3. But I've been a part of this before. Our coaching staff has been a part of this before, and I've just basically told them that nothing in life, in this game, in the postseason, is ever going to come easy. It's not supposed to come easy. And I told them when we get this done, it's going to be even that much sweeter.
Are there any advantages for either team when both of you have seen each other, you and Indiana, or does that kind of offset?
No, that helps. Anytime you can play a team, anytime. The players are more comfortable with their positioning, maybe the pitch patterns, things of that nature. So, yeah, the fact that we've played them before, and you know what, they're going to feel the same way. They're going to feel the same way, but there is definitely some comfort playing a team for the second time.
Is Thompson likely to give the start in the first game tomorrow?
Yeah, he's likely to do it. Obviously, we'll sit down and we'll figure out and we'll talk about that, but we haven't talked about it. But right now, that's exactly where I'm leaning towards.
How do you kind of get the guys to focus solely on that first game before not looking ahead and potentially playing another one tomorrow?
Well, that's something we've talked to our team about all year, and John mentioned that earlier. I mean, that's one of the strengths of our team is we haven't looked down the road. And you know what? We've wired them that way from the very beginning. From the very, very beginning, that's exactly how we've had them approach it, because when you get to this time of year, that's how you got to be, right? You can't be looking ahead. So that'll be no different. And I will not lose any sleep about that at all.
25 left in the base. If you're facing good pitching, are you concerned with this?
No, because, you know, I've been part of teams where you can't even get guys on base. Right? Like, I've been a part of teams where you can't even get guys on base. So the fact that we're getting guys on base, that's the first step, right? And the next step is to try to knock them in. So the fact that any time, I mean, we had their guy at 69 pitches after, I think, 3 or 4 innings. I mean, that guy threw last night. He came in again today, threw 122 pitches today. He threw over 70% off speed pitches, right? Like, those were stressful innings. So even though we don't cash in all the time, you know, those things lead and they help you get to the bullpen and things of that nature. So, yeah, do you want to knock him in? Absolutely. But, and are there some things that we need to do different? Sure. But at the same time, I just love the fact that there's even guys on base.
What did you guys learn from playing in an elimination game in Hoover?
So basically, we told our team that the next time we're in this position, it'll mean if you don't finish, then your season's over. So remember how this game feels, but then the next time we're in this situation, and I'm going to tell you, I think every single team at some point, even the team that wins the College World Series, is probably going to be in that position. The next time we're in that position, if we don't come through, then the season's over. Not the tournament, but the season. So we've already covered that. Good question, Trey.
Zach, I believe, pitched against IU during the regular season game.
That's right.
He went 6 innings. They probably got a pretty good look at him. Any concerns on your part about that?
No, sir. No concerns.
Justin's 5 walks, I think, were the most since April in Vanderbilt. What do you think? They just don't think he was sharp, or?
Out of those 5 walks, only 1 scored. So when you start looking at it, right, there was a couple there with open bases and things of that nature. But you know what? When we got 2 outs, we didn't finish as well. When we got 2 outs, it seemed like, you know, we couldn't get right there. But you know what? I don't think there's any question that the command wasn't as sharp as it's been. And he threw some really good pitches, and to their credit, they didn't swing.
Great effort by Marcus on the low line, or did he tell you what he saw or what happened?
No, that's a really good question. And, you know, one of the ways, having played outfield before and first base and pitched some, whatever, I don't ever address those with the guys, because I feel like if I asked him that question, that would lead to him making an excuse, and we don't make excuses. So the bottom line was, we just said, after the game, I looked at him, I said, "You want that playback, don't you?" And he said, "Yes." And I go, "Well, we're going to make it next time." But I didn't allow him to make an excuse or even tell me what happened. The bottom line is, we've practiced that. Guys, I cannot tell you how many times I've seen him make that play in practice. This is not a deal where we don't practice those exact plays. But unfortunately, we didn't make it tonight. It led to 2 big runs.
Any further questions for Coach?
Thank you guys for being here.